Okay, so let's get started. So, another day where we are learning English and improving our English skills and the way that we speak and the way that we want to say what we need to say with confidence and with the best grammar that we can do, with the best rules. So, first of all, before we continue with the lesson, let's welcome a new student who is joining us from Brazil. So we have another person from Brazil in the class. And sorry, your name was Enrico. Enrico. So welcome everyone, Enrico from Brazil. Enrico, would you like to welcome yourself to the class and just tell everyone, how long have you been in Australia? What are your passions and your hobbies? What are your interests? What's your plans? And something about your hometown in Brazil. So some interesting information about where you live in Brazil. So yeah, let's welcome Enrico, everyone.
20 years old.
I am 20 years old. Yes.
Um, my hobby is play football.
Yes.
And my passion is cooking.
Oh, interesting. So you enjoy cooking. What do you enjoy cooking? What type of food or
Barbecue,
oh.
grills, meats.
Okay, we're going to Enrico's house on the weekend for a barbecue. Yeah.
And I'm here about a month.
I'm here for a month.
For a month.
So when we talk about time, we say for. So I'm here for about a month. Yep. Only short time.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I'm planning to stay here for college visa.
Oh, good.
For cookery.
For cookery. Okay, good. So your plan, so you only can stay for 1 month, but your plan is to maybe stay longer so that you could complete a cookery course in Australia.
Yeah.
Interesting, cool. And where are you from in Brazil? What's an interesting fact about the place where you're from?
I'm from São Paulo.
Ah, São Paulo, yes. Yep.
Downtown.
Yes. So you're a city boy. Yeah.
We have, we don't have so much about it.
Yeah. But it's very well known. São Paulo, I think many people know the name São Paulo. Okay, cool. Well, thank you for sharing that and welcome to the class where we are going to be learning English. Now, I will have the textbook up. You'll see it on the screen until we know if you're in this class tomorrow. So let's continue on. We're looking at, if you remember the grammar that we learned this week was the present perfect. So saying, I have lived in Australia for this much time. I have spoken to someone. I have played football and then asking questions. You remember, have you ever played basketball before? That's what we've been looking at, the grammar. And all this unit 10, it's been about learning. So if you remember earlier in the unit, we looked at the library, the beautiful library that was in China. We spoke about learning lots of subjects. We talked about different subjects and we talked about the present perfect, comparing the present perfect to the past simple. So that's what we've done so far. So let's keep going. So we're looking at good learning habits. So habits means like ways, good technique, good habits, something that I do all the time. Habit, something I do all the time. So let's look at discussing these habits and put a tick if you think it is a good habit, a good thing to do. Put a dash. So this one is called a dash. If you think it is it isn't good or bad, just or an X if it is a bad habit. It's something bad. We shouldn't do it. So, drinking lots of coffee every day. Is that a good thing? Is that a good habit? Lots of coffee? Maybe I'm going to put an X, not lots. Drinking coffee, yes, is a good thing, but lots, I don't know. It's up to you. Do you think it's a good thing or bad? Not good? Yeah, exactly. We only one cup or a small shot of coffee. So you can put an X if you think it's bad. How about brushing your teeth twice a day? Is that a good thing? A good habit? Oh, really? Okay. Is it very common in South Korea you brush your teeth more than 2 times a day? Oh, three after the food, maybe. Ah, yes. Wow. 3 times in South Korea. In China. Yes. Wow. In Australia, twice as good. So I'm gonna put a tick. I think that's a good. How about swimming every morning? Yes, I think it's good exercise. Except, yes, early, elderly, yes, except for elderly, yes. But every day for a normal person, yeah, I think that's good. So we can put a tick. Singing in the shower. Do you think that's a good habit or bad? I like it. I enjoy to sing in the shower. So I'm going to put a tick. I think it's. But you can put, maybe you don't agree. You can put a dash, you don't think it's good or bad, or an X. Biting your fingernails. If I bite my fingernails, bad, not good. I'm going to put an X. Buying the same newspaper every day. No, because we should read many things, right? Yeah. Or you can put a dash, maybe. I don't think it's bad. I don't really think it's good. It's just, yeah. Eating chocolate. Not good. Not too much. What did you say, David? Ah, yeah, exactly. If it's every day after the gym, yes, see, that's when it's good. When you've earned it. When checking your phone during meals. How are you? I think it's not good because no, you should be speaking to your family. Smoking cigarettes, that's not a good habit. It's not a good thing to do. Practicing the guitar. Yeah, yeah, it's good if you enjoy it. Yeah, why not? Or maybe put a dash. It's not good, not bad. It's just, or a tick. It is good. Putting sugar in tea. Some people good. For me, no good, no good. So you can put what you think. Oh, you don't think it's good, not bad. Not eating breakfast. Yeah, bad. It depends on the person. Interesting. And it depends. Now they're saying that we shouldn't eat early in the morning. We should eat lunch, more big lunch. So I don't know. It's interesting. But what do you feel for yourself? For me, I know I need to eat something small, you know? Learning 10 new English words every day, good habit. That's a very good habit. Tick. So again, habits mean things that we do more than once. It's a habit. And these are types of habit. So do you have any habits not on the list? I'm going to change the question a little bit. Does somebody have a habit like maybe they always swear too much or Or any good habits? Maybe always walking every day. What are habits that you do? Habits. Yes. I drink water after I get up. Good. Yes, they say that's a very good thing. When you wake up, to drink a glass of water on it straight away. The first thing, not food, not coffee, water. Yes, I hear that. That's good. So that's a good habit. That's a good thing. Anyone else that does walking every day? Good habit. Yes. What is it? Motorbike? Riding? Yes. Yeah. Good habit. Yeah. Any bad habits? Anyone say, oh, I always do something bad. I watch too much TV. I smoke cigarettes. Okay. What? Oh yeah. Drinking. They call it soda drinks, or they call it and there's soda drinks or um soft drinks. Yes, we say soft drinks. Americans say soda. That's not good. Drinking soft drinks. See, yeah. Has anyone had a habit and they tried to change it? Maybe you got help from a friend or you got help from a psychiatrist or psychologist. Has anyone had a habit? Maybe, you know, drinking too much alcohol and they went and they got help? No? So we're all good people. Wait. Yes? Interesting. Yes. Yes. So now you don't use it. But you, yes. I don't like yes, yes. Mm. So that's interesting. So Jimin said she uses the iPod, I don't know what they call it now, the Bluetooth speaker in her ear. And she said it's not a good habit, but she doesn't want to put the music loud because then the neighbors will be disturbed. The neighbors will be annoyed. So yeah, that's a hard one. Yes. Yes. Very what? Yes. The cold, the cash, the shower, cold. Ah, yes. Do you take a cold shower? Yeah. Is that good? How often? Yeah. You feel good when you take a cold shower. That's a good habit. Yeah. I could never do it. So you find it's a good habit and you recommend it? Yeah. Okay, cold shower. There you go. For me, I think no. I'm going to have a hot shower. But maybe one day. Maybe one day. Maybe if it's very, very hot outside, then I have a cold shower. But for now, nice and hot. Okay, that's a habit. Good. And it works for you. So let's read an article and answer the question. So we've got an article about a swimmer, Michael Phelps. He's an American swimmer, Michael Phelps. Now, if you know, in Japan at the moment, is anybody watching the Water Aquatic Olympics? No? Yeah, right. At the moment, there's the water. Oh, what's I think it's called Aquatic Olympics in Japan. So this is on TV at the moment, Channel 9. I saw it a couple of days ago. I watched. So there's the Olympics at the moment in Japan. And it's called, I'll just go back a bit. It's this one. The Water Aquatics Championships. sorry, maybe, yes, in Fukuoka. I don't know how to say this one. So it's, yeah, championships. It's happening at the moment. So, we're looking now at the article. We're going to read it and answer these questions. So let's read it first, and you can repeat after me to practice your English. So, good learning habits is the title of the article. Good learning habits. And this is Michael Phelps. He's a swimmer from the United States of America. So let's read it together. People who learn to do something really well nearly always have good routines and habits. Take the Olympic swimmer, Michael Phelps. So that means, like, for example, the Olympic swimmer, Michael Phelps. So take the just means, for example, he trains 365 days a year. And he has the same training routine every day. He gets up at 6:30 a.m. and has breakfast. He eats exactly 6,000 calories every day. Then he swims for 6 hours a day. Before a race, he always listens to very loud hip hop music. Phelps has won 18 Olympic gold medals and 22 Olympic medals in total. That's more than any other person in history. Habits are useful for all of us. We brush our teeth without thinking, so we don't have problems with them. Most people travel to school or work the same way every day and don't get lost. And when we want to learn something new, like a musical instrument, it's important to have a daily routine, such as practicing for 30 minutes before breakfast. Of course, habits can also be bad and more difficult to change. For example, imagine someone works in an office. In an, make sure the an is an, in an office. Every day, his colleagues go to a cafe during the break. He goes with them and buys coffee and cake. It's fun. So he does it again the next day. So just be careful. It is a very short word. So again, so he does it again. So I need to really push it. So he does it again the next day and the next. Soon It's a habit. And he's spending more money, drinking more caffeine, and eating too many calories. According to researchers at the University College London, most people can make something into a habit after 66 days of routine and repetition. Repetition means doing it again and again and again and again. Stopping a bad habit, e.g., giving up smoking, can take longer, up to 254 days. One conclusion was that the situation is important for a habit. So, if you are going to change the habit of having coffee and cake every day, don't go to the cafe, but go for a walk. In other words, change the situation and start a new routine. Okay, good. So that's really good advice about habits, good learning habits. So let's go back and answer some questions. I'll give you 2 minutes to answer number 3, number 4, and 5. And then we'll come and check them. So number 3, 4, and 5. And then we'll check the answers in a moment. Okay, let's answer the questions about the article. So what is Michael Phelps' habit before the race?
He always listened to everybody to hip hop.
Yeah, he always listens. So he always listens. We put an S to the verb because it's he, she, it. So he always listens to hip hop music. Yeah. Yeah, good. What has he won?
33 Olympic medals.
Yes.
33.
So 28 in total. You mean 28?
Anyway, that is
Yes, 28.
gold and 28 in total.
Yep, so 28 Olympic medals in total. Good. What examples of useful habits are there in paragraph 2? Brushing the teeth. Yep, brushing teeth. Yep, traveling the same way to where you need to go, the same way. So we just want to make it general. What are the good habits? Brushing your teeth, traveling the same way. So if you go to work, go the same way every day. And if you're learning an instrument, 30 minutes. Yeah.
How do you read every day?
6,000 what? No, he ate. That's what he did, but in paragraph 2. So we need to look at not the first paragraph, because that's just for him, what he did. But in general, what did they tell the person reading the article that are good habits? So we need to look at this paragraph. That's paragraph 1. and this is paragraph 2. So if you want to learn an instrument, 30 minutes. So 30 minutes practice for instrument. Okay, why does coffee and cake at the cafe become a habit?
Because his partner is colleague of the partner every day.
Yeah, because he goes there every day, spending money during the break. Why does coffee and cake at the cafe become a habit? It's fun. It's because it's fun. That's why. So the answer is because it's fun. So if we do something and it's fun, we might do it again and again and again. It becomes a habit. So because going in his break to a cafe, the colleague, the workmate, it became fun. That was in paragraph 3, just here. So he goes with them and buys coffee and cake. It's fun. So he does it again the next day. So that's why it becomes a habit. The question was, why does coffee and cake become a habit? Because it's fun. Yeah. Why is it a bad habit? Spending more money. Drinking more coffee, eating too many calories. Yep. So you've got 3 reasons why it's bad. You spend more money, you drink more coffee, and you eat too many calories. So you spend more money, you spend more money, you drink more coffee, and you eat too many calories. Spend. Yeah, you spend. And how long can it take to stop a bad habit? 254 days? Yep. And how can you change a habit? Start a new routine. Start a new routine. That's how you can change the situation. Yes. Change the situation by starting a new routine. Okay, so now back to the questions. Each paragraph in the article has a main idea. So you remember when we write, we have a title, then we have the first paragraph, usually the introduction, and then another paragraph, and the conclusion. So each paragraph must have a main idea. It must have like one idea that you are talking about, because that's why you know to go to another paragraph, because then you're talking about another idea and then another idea. So which paragraph? So we've got 1, 2, 3 paragraphs in the article. Which one tells us how we can have good and bad habits? Paragraph 2. Which paragraph tells us how good habits can help us do something well? The first one. And which one, how we can change our habits? The last one. Now, the writer, the person that wrote the article, they support their ideas in the paragraph by which one? So which one gives different examples from everyday life? Yep. So two, which one gives information about a real person? One, because it talks about Michael Phillip. That's a real example of a real person, and that's his example. He listens to music, he plays, he gets up early, he knows how much he's eating, doing the same routine every day. And which one gives us information from research and studies? Three, the last one. So I hope you can see that. So when there's an article that you're reading, make sure you look at those things. You look at the title, you look at each paragraph, you see and understand what each paragraph is about. And you can see that there's examples about real things. There's research. So the article is supporting itself by saying, you know, this is what the University of Brazil has done, and this is what the University of this. So that's a really good, well-written article. We can trust it. So let's look at this word up. Find two words, verbs, action words, with the word up. So what do we have? Get up. Yep. So there's that verb to get up, because it must be connected to each other, because this action is different to get. So I get to travel to work every day. But I get up is a different action. I get up at 8 o'clock or whatever. And what's another action with the word up? To get up and to what? To what?
Okay, number eight, number eight. Number one is number eight.
So what's the word? To get up is one.
Number eight.
To give up. Yeah?
What?
In which paragraph to give up?
Somebody. Somebody.
Yeah. Just can't see it. Where did you see to the next up? Which paragraph? Can take longer. Up to. Then we have that word up to. Yes. So they're the two words. To get up, and up to. So we've got the words up. Yeah. Okay. Let's read these sentences and match them with that word up. So the first one says he gets up at 6:30 a.m. In the bold, the words that are in black, gets up. What does that mean?
Number eight.
Yeah, to get out of bed. Yeah. So 1A. They want to give up smoking. What does give up mean? Exactly, to stop a bad habit. So when you give up something, you stop a bad habit. I gave up smoking. I gave up drinking. I gave up swearing. I gave up staying up late. I gave up lots of things. We wake up at 7 every day. What does wake up mean? See? Yeah. Yep. It means to stop sleeping. We wake up is to stop sleeping because you wake up. What about the cost of food goes up in the winter? Increase. So 4E. So if something goes up, the cost of petrol goes up, the cost of groceries goes up, the cost of living goes up, it means it increases. It's high, it's going up. I always dress up for a party. Wear fun or nice clothes. Yes. So 5B. So we can see all of these actions have the word up in them. So get is very different to get up. Give is very different to give up. Because if I give my friend a book, it's different to I gave up smoking. If I wake up, it's a different verb to wait. If I go, it's a different verb to go up. Because I go to work, but I go up. The cost of food is going up. There's a different word. And I dress is different to I dress up. So these are action words that have two words in them, not one, like to sleep, to sing, to dance, to move, to read. These are action words with two words. So you must keep them together. I always dress up is a different action to I always dress nicely to a party. It's a different action. Okay, number 8. Let's complete these sentences. So we're going to do it this way. So you're going to complete the sentences. And then I'm going to ask you one of them. You're going to answer it. And then you're going to ask another question to someone else in the class. So I'll give you 1 minute to answer 1, 2, and 3, and 4 for number 8. And be prepared to ask someone the question as well. So make sure you know how to ask these questions and also how to answer them yourself. Okay, let's have a look at them. So number 1, when you go out with friends, do you dress up? Yeah. It means do you wear nice clothes, fun, nice clothes? In the morning, what time do you get up? Which bad habits do you want to give up? How often does the cost of transport go up? Go up. Goes up. Goes up. Yeah, it goes up because the cost of transport. When it has the production back to the yeah, like does she dress up? Yes, because you've got does. Yeah. What's the difference of yeah. Get up, wake up? Because wake up means you just open your eyes. You know, like your alarm goes off and you open your eyes, but you can still stay in bed. But get up means to take your body out of the bed. There's a bit of a difference. Just because I wake up doesn't mean I'm out of bed. So yeah. And the last one, how often does the cost of transport go up? So we can look at some answers. I wanted you guys to ask each other, but because we need to do number 9, I'll just give you some answers. So when you go out with friends, do you dress up? So you could respond, because remember it's a do. Yes, I do. No, I don't. In the morning, what time do you get up? I get up at 8 o'clock, at 9 o'clock. Which bad habits do you want to give up? So always have a subject verb. I want to give up watching too much TV, drinking too much coffee, whatever. Playing too many video games, whatever. How often does the cost of transport go up? It goes up every year. Or in this example, the cost of transport in Colombia goes up every year. Okay, so we're going to do something a little fun. We're going to get into groups of 3, and you're going to write advice about how to do something good. So you want to make it like you want to teach someone something. So maybe I'll show you some examples. This was from the last class. So write advice about how you can do something well with good habits and routines. So Van wrote how I prepare myself to run a marathon. And he talked about what he does, what his good habits are. Dee and Roxana, so that was together they wrote how to learn a new language. Suzanne wrote how to give up drinking too much coffee, and she gave a story about that. Melissa and Leonard, they wrote how you can save money. Nicholas wrote the best tips to save money. Alan and Natalia, how to lower your alcohol consumption. So think of something that's happening, how you can never stop smoking again. Alan, how to conquer your goals. You can see lots of examples. So in your team, and you just click add comment, you're going to think of teaching people, like you're writing an article, a little short article about how you can do something better, how you can speak more better English, how you can save more money, how you can play better soccer, how you can make more friends, how you can whatever. So there's lots of things, advice. Okay, so that's this one. So I'm going to put you into groups and then we'll come back, add them to Padlet and then read them. Okay, so we've been talking about giving advice. So we're going to start looking at some group work where we've written how to. So we want to tell people how to do something, how to get into good habits, you know, good thinking, good ways of doing something, good routines. So we have how to make your week better. Good title. So on the days of busy, do you need to get up on the 6 a.m. to take a shower? It's a little confusing because it looks like you're asking a question, do you? And then on your busy days. So I think we can change this by saying on your busiest days. Is that what you mean? So on your busiest days, you need to get up at. So when we talk about time, we say at. You need to get up at 6 a.m. to take a shower. On the 6:30 a.m., so we say by 6:30 a.m., you should have breakfast. So half an hour to shower, okay? 6:30, you should have breakfast with some milk and coffee, toast, some eggs, fruits, and some cheese. I like that. So not on, but we say by, because you're talking about the future time. By 8 a.m., you should go to work. We don't say the work. You should go to work. By 1 p.m., there's no zero in front of one. By 1 p.m., you should take a break for lunch with some sushi and something. We say, and something to drink, and something to drink. So again, by 1:30, so you only have half an hour break. By 1:30 p.m., go back to work. By 5 o'clock, back by 5 o'clock, return. We can say return by 5 p.m. You should return back to your home and get dressed for a soccer match, for a soccer game, with some friends. So you got to be careful because friends is plural. So you can't say a because a is singular, a book, but some friends. By 7 p.m., but it's not very, this is very specific to your schedule.
Some schedule.
For everyone?
Oh, for normal person, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Some sports. Some...
Yes. So we need to change it. So you should get dressed for a sports match, a sports game with some friends. By 7 p.m., head back. We say head back. It means go back. It's another way for saying go. So by 7 p.m., head back home for a shower and start reading a good book. This is a very good life. It's very healthy. By 8 p.m., you should have some dinner with some pasta and meatballs, I think you mean, and meatballs. By 8:30 p.m., it's very exact, right? By this time. By 8:30 p.m., you should brush your teeth, and go to bed. And go to bed. On the weekends, go to relax with some friends at the pub and bars at the pubs, at a pub, maybe, or bar, or on the lake with family. That's really good. That is a way how to make your week better. So let's read it all again. So, very good advice. How to make your week better. On your busiest days, you need to get up at 6 a.m. to take a shower. By 6:30 a.m., you should have breakfast with some milk and coffee, toast, some eggs, fruit, and some cheese. By 8 a.m., you should go to work. By 1 p.m., you should take a break for lunch with some sushi and something to drink. For lunch, having some sushi, maybe having something like sushi and something to drink. By 1 p.m., back to work. By 5 p.m., you should return back to your home and get dressed for a sports game with some friends. By 7 p.m., head back home for a shower and start reading a good book. By 8 p.m., you should have some dinner with some pasta and meatballs. By 8:30 p.m., you should brush your teeth and go to bed. On the weekends, go to relax with some friends at a pub or a bar or on the lake with family. Very good. That's a very good way to live your life. And more importantly, how to make your week better. So it's got everything covered. It's got your work life, your personal life, your your weekend life. It's different to your work life. So very good. Yes. Okay. Anyone else ready with their writing? Jimin? So I'll just put your title. I think it was how. This is a very interesting one. How to be patient and persistent. Persistent means you keep continuing. So just because something is hard, you're not going to stop. You're going to keep continuing, persistent. So you can say, I am a persistent person. It means I don't just stop and be lazy and not do something and give up. Persistent, I keep going. So how to be patient and persistent from Jimin. I think the best way to be patient and persistent is to take care of your health. Good sentence. If you feel bad, it makes you upset, and it is easy to make trouble. So if you feel bad, it makes you upset, and it could be, and it will be easy, might go for the will, and it will be easy to get. We say get into trouble, get into trouble. Like problems, to get into problems. I might say trouble/problems. When you feel tired, you need a rest to refresh your body and brain. We don't say the other way, we say another way. So another way is to listen to classical music. It helps you control yourself well. I recommend these two ways, because you said two ways, right? So I recommend these two ways to be patient and persistent by Jimin. Beautiful. Thank you, Jimin. So how to be patient and persistent. Very good advice. So you can see when you want to tell someone advice, you could use should. You should do this. I think you should do that. And Jimin showed what's the bad. If you don't do it, she said you could get into trouble, you could feel upset. So she gave you the negative, and then she told you how to help yourself. So good. Next team that's ready. I'll look at yours. Yes. So another nice one, how to believe in yourself. That means like that you can do anything you want. I believe in myself. I trust myself. I have faith in myself. So how to believe in yourself. So to believe in yourself, you must start creating healthy routines like sleeping. So when we talk about an activity, we tend to put the ing. Did you see it? You realize this mistake? So like sleeping well, eating healthy, doing exercise, and doing therapy and having therapy. And having therapy. Make positive friends. Good advice. Make positive friends. I would say make friends who are positive. Who are positive. Make friends who are positive. Celebrate your conquest. Work on your strengths. Be grateful for the good things. And remember, the sky is the limit. Believe in yourself. Good. I like that. I might just put an exclamation mark there, because you remember the exclamation mark means you're saying something in excitement. Good. That was Diego, Ojalon, and Solange and Mariana. You had 4 people. So how to believe in yourself. Good advice. The next one. Which one haven't I checked? How to bring luck into your life. I like this. So luck comes from hard work. One, getting up early. Two, planning the way to work. Yeah, like planning your route, your way to work. Three, being on time. Four, being proactive. Good. Proactive means like you're always doing something, not lazy. It's the opposite of lazy, proactive. It's like you got energy, you're doing something. Five, not gossiping. Gossiping means speaking about other people. Six, being consistent, like always doing the same thing, like in a good way. Seven, doing assigned tasks well. So whatever job your work gives you, you do it well. It's given to you. Assigned task, jobs. Eight, having a good attitude towards work. Yep. I might say, and eight, having a good attitude towards work. That's how you bring luck into your life. So these are really good advice. We know how to bring luck. We know how to have a good week. We know how to believe in ourselves. We know how to be patient. The last group, how to not worry about what other people think. Good. So not worry about what other people think. So accept that people will have opinions of you. That's good. So they're going to think something. People are always going to think something of you. So accept it. Take back control over your feelings. Yes, you are control of your feelings. So no one's going to make me upset or make me cry. I'm in control. Or no one's going to make me angry. I'm in control. Remember that everybody makes mistakes. Good. Tell yourself a different story. Yeah. Tell yourself a different positive story, maybe. Because you want to, not just any story, maybe tell yourself a positive story. Good. Alexandria, Sylvia, and Conrado. Good. I think I checked everyone. So that was really good advice. How to. So it's the same thing. When you want to look up information on the internet, you can always type how to do this, how to do that. So how to's. Okay, very good. So we've still got time. Let's go back into our textbook and work on 10D, communication problems. Okay? So good teamwork. Very well written. And I hope you read all the other ones so that you can practice your English from them. Okay, not finished. So, communication problems. So it means when I'm speaking to someone and maybe I'm having difficulty understanding someone, or I'm trying to say something but they don't understand, or they're trying to tell me something but I don't understand them. So I'm confused, communication problems. So look at the photo and discuss the questions. How does the man feel? How does he look? Does he look happy, excited? He looks like frustrated. Frustrated. He looks angry, stressed, worried, right? Um, what do you think has happened? So he's holding a phone, and what do you think has happened?
Mobile data is over.
Yes, maybe his mobile data cut out, so he can't, yeah. Maybe he received bad message, yeah, bad news, yeah. Maybe maybe someone that he was talking to couldn't understand him. So has your mobile phone or internet connection ever stopped working? Has it ever stopped working, your mobile connection? Maybe if you run out of data, then yeah. And how did you feel? Pretty bad? Yeah. Yeah, because yeah, exactly. Yeah, you have to like call back and sorry, my connection, what did you say? Yeah, so it's like taking time. It's annoying. You have to repeat what you said. Sorry, can you repeat what you said? So it doesn't feel good when your phone or internet stops working, right? So we're going to listen to a conversation. Richard, this must be Richard, works for Omarox Engineering. It's a company, engineering company. He answers a telephone call from Omar. So this man, Richard, is speaking to Omar on the phone. Listen and answer the questions. So where is Omar? Remember, Omar is on the phone. What time is it? What isn't working? The phone, the internet, the what? What is the name of Omar's hotel? What is the number? Where has Richard put the designs? So the work, because he's an engineer, his designs. So remember, this is Richard, and on the phone is Omar. Okay, let's listen and answer the questions.
Track 96, Unit 10B. Hello, Omarox Engineering.
Hello, Richard. This is Omar. Hello, Omar.
Where are you?
I'm in Kuala Lumpur.
Great. What time is it there?
It's 3 o'clock.
Is that 3 in the morning?
No, in the afternoon. I just arrived, but my mobile isn't working. I'm calling from a telephone at the hotel.
I see.
So I want to give you the number for my hotel for the next 2 days. It's the Ancasa Hotel.
Oh, one moment. I need a pen. Okay. Sorry, was that the Encasa Hotel?
No, the Ancasa Hotel. A for Apple.
Oh, sorry. Ancasa.
And the number is 603 2169 2266.
So that's 603 2169 2266.
That's right.
Is there anything else?
Yes, one thing. Have you called our colleagues about tomorrow?
Yes, I have. They can meet you at 3.
Good, thanks. I also need the designs, but my email isn't working.
I know. I tried to email them, but the email came back 3 times this morning.
Can you put them on the company website and I can download them?
Yes, I've done that.
Oh, great. Thanks. Bye for now.
Okay, let's listen one more time because there was a lot of information in there. Okay, so let's listen again and write your answers.
Track 96, Unit 10D. Hello, Omarox Engineering.
Hello, Richard. This is Omar.
Hello, Omar. Where are you?
I'm in Kuala Lumpur.
Great. What time is it there?
It's 3 o'clock.
Is that 3 in the morning?
No, in the afternoon. I just arrived, but my mobile isn't working. I'm calling from a telephone at the hotel.
I see.
So I want to give you the number for my hotel for the next 2 days. It's the Ancasa Hotel.
Oh, one moment. I need a pen. Okay. Sorry, was that the Encasa Hotel?
No, the Ancasa Hotel. E for Apple.
Oh, sorry. Ancasa.
And the number is 603 2169 2266.
So that's 603-2169-2266.
That's right.
Is there anything else?
Yes, one thing. Have you called our colleagues about tomorrow?
Yes, I have. They can meet you at 3.
Good, thanks. I also need the designs, but my email isn't working.
I know. I tried to email them, but the email came back 3 times this morning.
Can you put them on the company website and I can download them?
Yes, I've done that.
Oh, great. Thanks. Bye for now.
Okay, so let's answer the questions. So, where is Omar? Yes. So, he is in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Okay, interesting. Malaysia. So Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Yes, that's where he is. What time is it? 3 p.m. So you see in English, it's important. Did you hear the conversation where he said, is that 3 in the morning or 3 in the afternoon? So it's always easier to say to someone, I'll meet you at 5 p.m. I'll meet you at 8:30 p.m. So always add the a.m. or the p.m. I'll see you tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Even if I said morning, I'll see you tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Very common. Always say a.m. or p.m. after the number. So 3 p.m. What isn't working? His mobile phone. Yeah, his mobile phone, because he's using the phone in the hotel. What is the number of Omar's hotel? Now, this is going to be funny how many people have 603? I think so. Yes, the hotel number. Oh, sorry. What's the hotel name? Yes. Encasa. Yeah. So A, he said A for apple. So Encasa Hotel. So see the pronunciation. If you said it's a different letter to A. So this is Ancasa. Not Encasa, Ancasa. Now, usually, if you're saying that letter, always say, if you're giving your name, like your name is Andres, you'd say A for apple. My name is Andres. A for apple, D for dog, R for Roger, whatever. So, and Casa Hotel. And he said, no, A for apple. And the phone number? 603? No, 6. 603, yeah. Yeah. 2169. 69. Yes. 69. Yeah. Yes. 2266. Good. Now, what I've done is I heard that the man had a little bit of a pause. So I put a dash because when I repeat it the same way the person said. So 603, they would say yes. 2169, yes. 2266? Yeah. Where has Richard put the designs? On the website. Yep, on the website. Okay, good. Now, we're going to be looking at checking and clarifying. What does that mean? It means that we need to check the information that we heard on if somebody is telling us an address, a phone number, a time, maybe you're booking an appointment. We need to make sure. So we need to check and clarify. Clarify means just making sure I have it 100%. So let's look at these expressions. Do you remember he said, is that 3 in the morning? Because the other man just said 3. So he's making sure. Clarifying is making sure that I have the correct information. Is that 3 in the morning? Yeah. So number 1 will be connected to yes, so number 3, 1E, 1B. Yeah. Number 2, was that the Encasa Hotel? The response was no, the Encasa Hotel. A for apple, 2E. The number is 603-2169-2266. A. So that's, because he's repeating it, so that's this. Yep, so 3A. Is there anything else? Yes, one thing. So 4D, yes, one thing. So is there something else? Like, yes, there is something else. Have you called our colleagues? That means our workmates, people that we work with. No, I haven't. That's the response. So 5F. And the last one, have you emailed me all the designs? Yep. See you, Solange. See you tomorrow. Have a good night. 6. Have you emailed me all the designs? Yes, I have. 6C. So take notice. Do you notice that the questions, the last 2 questions are in which tense? Which grammar tense? The present perfect. Have you called? Have you emailed? Present perfect. You remember the present perfect? This one? When the action started in the past, but is still continuing. And we create it by adding subject, have or has, verb with an ed. The present perfect. So, now let's listen to the audio. You're going to hear, if you remember, I've been talking about the stress. The stress means where do we push the word? Which word do I push? Which letter do I push? And why? Why do I push that letter? There must be a reason. Like, for example, an casa. Why did I push an? Because I know that somebody's going to be confused and hear en casa. It's very common. So let's listen and put a line under the word where you hear the person is pushing the voice. Okay, so let's, number 4.
Truck 97, Unit 10D. 1. Is that 3 in the morning? No, in the afternoon. 2. Was that the Ancastle Hotel? No, the Ancastle Hotel. 3. Is that E for England? No, it's A for Apple.
I'll play it one more time. Remember, put a line under the word that you hear that the speaker pushes.
Truck 97, Unit 10B. 1. Is that 3 in the morning?
So which word did we hear there? Is that 3 in the morning? 3, yeah. Because that's the important part of the sentence, right? I want to know, is it 3? Is it 2? Is it 5? So I want to say it clear. Is that 3 in the morning? So you can see how I pushed my voice. Is that 3 in the morning? So just put a line under 3. The next one?
In the afternoon.
Which word? No, it's actually no. Because that's the important part. She's trying to show you, no, it's in the afternoon. So no. The next one?
2. Was that the Ancastle Hotel?
Which word? See you tomorrow. Yes, Encasa. Was that the Encasa Hotel? See you tomorrow.
No, the Ancastle Hotel.
We're here. No, and also an casa. And the last one?
3. Is that E for England? No, it's...
So is that E for England? E, yes, you can hear her. She wanted to be clear. She wanted the person to hear her properly. Is that E for England? Do you see how I say E? Not, is that E for England? See, my voice is not one level. Is that E for England? So don't be afraid. You need to speak that way. Because I do it too. If I'm on the phone and I say, sorry, is that 2 in the morning or 3? So we do it same. And the last one?
A for Apple.
No, it's A for apple. So no, because that's the important part. No, it's A. Okay, so let's continue tomorrow, next lesson tomorrow, because this part we need to do, we need to work with a partner and prepare a telephone conversation. See you tomorrow, Ajala. So let's continue that part tomorrow because we won't have time, much time today. So we'll start the next lesson, but just to have a quick recap of this last part, we're looking at making sure that we check and clarify the information that we receive from someone. Maybe we're booking a hotel, maybe we're booking an appointment. See you. Let me know if you come this class or not. Yep. Tomorrow. We need to, maybe we're booking flight details. Maybe I'm telling my friend, let's meet up for coffee. So I need to make sure I'm clear in how I, say the time, say my phone number, say which date, very important. Okay, so we can't continue because it's going to be a while. It needs time, this part. So we'll continue next lesson, but keep that in mind. We need to push, that's okay, our voice at certain places in a sentence so that we could be clear in the way that we speak. Okay, so I'll see you all next